You guys were
Yeah.
I also want to welcome you all to just show up and a little program we do the tone and it's very nice. And she's working on an article currently.
I want to say
Yeah. It's a cool name. Anyway.
My brothers all got very normal names, so.
Oh, really?
and you need to continuously
So what year are you guys in? So right now, this is a Japanese way of sitting. You can use, there's these benches that you can sit on like this, but what I've done is I've stacked two cushions, and you can, kind of alleviate a lot of the pressure that's on your quads by lifting your butt up in the air so that you're not stretching these out. Another posture Ben is exhibiting right now, that's a pretty common posture. And we put our hands right just below your navel. If we keep our center up here in that same picture with the doll, if all the weight was on the top and that doll got batted down, it's very hard to come back to zero. Very hard to pop back up and return to the moment. I'd like you to just put your hands right on your lower belly. Close your eyes for a minute. And when I say breathe in, imagine this is a balloon and it's filling up. So your belly should be getting bigger, 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 bigger when I say breathe in. Okay, ready? Breathe in. Fill that balloon so your stomach's really sticking out. And breathe out. Now the balloon is deflating. You can almost imagine your hand pushing the air out. We tend to encourage eyes open because it's so easy to daydream. Breathe in. Breathe in, 3. Breathe out, 4. We do this up to 10. If when you're breathing in and out, you get to 4 or 5 and you start thinking about that exam you have tomorrow or that fight you had with your girlfriend, what you want to cook for dinner, all the stuff you have to do, just gently return back to 1. You don't want to beat yourself up for it. That's what your consciousness does. It's like a little puppy. It runs, and your job is you're going to bring it back and keep saying to this little dog, stay. Okay, so and you just start over with 1 again. And you want to also really feel the breath. See if you can feel your breath, the rise and fall of your belly. Without cultivation, already you are complete. So you don't have to get somewhere. Meditation doesn't mean you're over here and you want to get over there. You're just trying to actually return to where you already are. And so what we're trying to do is to return to the truth as it is in this moment so that you and the universe connect. You and the universe become one. Cheese. Cheese.
When I become very present, it's kind of an undescribable feeling. It feels like you have a sense of inner peace and inner joy that comes out of nowhere almost. It comes from within. It's a really good feeling. You feel it in your body mostly, but you also kind of feel it in your mind. You don't really think, you just kind of feel. It's something you have to experience yourself, and you won't really know what it's like until you experience it. But the best way I can describe it is you just feel this inner sense of peace and joy, and you're completely relaxed with who you are. Being present, and if it goes away, that's okay. You recognize that, and you try and bring it back. But it's not a very... People always like, oh, I'm not present right now, and they get upset. They're like, oh, God, why aren't I present? And that makes you even less present. So if you just let go and be like, okay, I'm not present, the fact that you're recognizing that actually makes you now more present. So, yeah. That's the best thing I think.
How do you feel about the teacher, Master Bon Yeon?
Amazing. Her depth of knowledge about Zen and her presence is incredible. You can kind of see it in it's kind of like an aura when people give off when they're super present. With Zen masters, when people are present, you can kind of feel their presence and know that they're there without even seeing them first, because they exude this energy that everyone else can pick up on.
Let it come. Let it go. How are you today? I see you, hear you, smell, taste, perceive, connect. Not attached to this meter, not throwing up all the opinion, the condition, the situation. So that's a beginner's mind. You keep your beginner's mind moment to moment to moment.
When you give advice to somebody, there's two types of advice. There's advice based off of your mind. There's advice based off of your soul. And she was giving advice based off of her soul. So it was a lot more impactful because you felt the advice. You didn't just think about it. Her presence brought what she was saying to a deeper level. To a level that was like, whoa, it made an impact on me. And it's kind of, you have to kind of be there to understand that. But when you're in the presence of a very present person, you are able to feel their presence, and you're able to connect with that. And then the advice that they give you is a lot more sound and a lot more impactful. So that's what's amazing about it.